Hello guys, I'm so excited to make this video today. It just came out of nowhere. I wasn't even gonna make this. I wasn't thinking about making a video at all. I've been kind of in and out of a funk. I've been really up and down emotionally, and just been kind of stuck lately. And trying to work on other things. Not really putting my energy towards this, which I feel horrible for because I love doing this. I enjoy it so much. I just feel like sometimes I criticize myself a little too much, or I just overthink it way too much, and then it just doesn't come out the way I wanted it to. And I don't want you guys to sit here and just listen to a bunch of blah blah bullshit. Okay, I want to get a message across. I want you guys to take something away from this video. From each video that I make, I want you guys to take something right away and be able to apply that in your life, or understand that, or use that as a new perception. I want you to take something away from my videos, every single one of them. And this one I feel is a really good one. Recently, or a while ago, a girl that I graduated with mentioned this movie to me and said that, maybe I should check it out, so I did, and it's actually on Netflix. It's called The Secret. It is so good. You need to go watch it. Seriously, it's amazing. It's about the law of attraction, basically, and I've talked about it before, but the law of attraction is, like attracts like. So, whatever you put your energy towards, you get. Whatever vibration you're putting out, you're going to get back. However you act is how you're going to see people act. However you, treat people, that's how you're going to see that. You're going to receive that. Whatever you give, you get. Yin, yang, as above, so below. You treat others the way you want to be treated. All of those are examples of the same, bigger picture. You get what you give. You really do. And so, same goes for the law of attraction. So, the law of attraction, the universe says yes to everything, okay? The universe is constantly trying to give you what you want. But the reason you're not getting it, if you're not, is because you're creating resistance with some sort of conditioned belief that either you don't deserve it, or you can't have it, or you have to do this and this and this to get it. But none of that is true. You simply have to act as if you already have it. Act as if you be thankful. Imagine what it would be like if you did have it. Don't think about what you don't want. Know what you don't want, that's fine, but don't think about it. Don't give it energy, because here's your thought, okay? And you can either have a good thought and it moves you towards what you want, or have a thought that keeps you where you're at, or have a thought that, well, I guess that would be the same, keeps you where you're at. You can't really go backwards. So you either keep creating more of the shit you don't want, or you can create some of what you do want, right? So if you have, something negative going on in your life, whatever, or you got a flat tire and you keep focusing on that flat tire, and you fill that tire up, a week goes by, you get another flat tire because you were so upset about that flat tire you just couldn't get over, and you kept thinking about it and thinking about it, you got another flat tire. That's happened to me before. That's just an example. But whatever you focus your energy on, you will see more of. So if you focus your energy on negative things, you're going to see more negative things. Sorry, I'm getting crazy with the microphone. And if you focus on more positive things in your life, then you're going to see more positive things in your life. And if you focus on something that's in your life right now that you don't like, then you're keeping it in your vibration. If you focus on something you want in your vibration, then you're literally raising your vibration to that frequency, and you will receive it. But you can't be upset with what you have right now and still be excited for what you're going to get, and be thankful for what you're going to get. It doesn't work. You can't be focused on right now and get what's out there. If you're so focused on right here, you don't even know what's out there. So just positive thoughts. Seriously, it's so easy to let your brain just go on this negative downward spiral. I know it's hard. I know it, okay? So if you have a hard time, focusing on the positive, then just it doesn't have to be this dramatic change. It just has to be, practice it. And when you start catching yourself having those negative thoughts and you are aware of it, then you have the choice to, I can replace this with a positive thought. Or you could, delve go deeper and ask yourself why you're having that. You could deal with that. But you don't, I'm not saying I'm not going into like bury your emotions. I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. I'm just talking about, thoughts. You have a thought that occurs, you don't want to think about it, just think about something else. And you can come back to it if you want to. You don't have to, but you have the power to think of something else. You have the power to let go of what is not serving you, what is not making you happy, and to focus on something positive, something that does make you happy, something better. You have the power to do that. Okay? And so now that we've kind of gone over that, manifestation, if you don't know what manifestation is like the creation of things. Okay? When you think of something and you have an emotion, that gives it momentum and it creates it. Your thoughts literally, you can create material things with your thoughts. And I know that probably sounds a little bonkers, but it's true. And there's scientific evidence to back it. You can go look for it if you'd like. I have done so much research before putting any of this information out here. I would not just go out on a limb. I'm not that kind of person. I'm a very factual person. I'm a see it to believe it kind of person. And so if you don't want to take my word for it, go find your own proof. I promise you will find it. And even if you do take my word for it, still look for that proof in your life, because you will find it. I promise you. That is it's the most beautiful thing ever. You are constantly manifesting things. You might not be aware of it. Maybe you are, and that's awesome, but you might not be. I mean, at some point, none of us were, I mean, I'm a little more aware now, obviously. If you're watching this video, you're a little more aware, but you are manifesting constantly. Your thoughts and your, emotions, when you are feeling those or having those thoughts, manifest things. If you have a strong emotion and you're thinking about something, you're manifesting that. You're creating it. And I mean, manifestations can come in all kinds of shapes and forms. But if you can visualize it in your mind, you've created it. If you can feel a very strong feeling in connection with that thought, you are pushing it to surface. You are pushing it up. You are literally making it real. And in the beginning, it takes a lot of practice. So it's not like you can just be like, oh, I want to see a purple elephant, boom, out there. It takes practice, because there is so much negativity and so much noise going on in our minds. We're so used to this conditioned life. So it takes practice, and that's why a lot of people meditate. Meditation is just the practice of self-awareness, of mindfulness. It's taking a moment to be quiet and really go deep inside yourself, or just quiet your mind, not do anything, because we are not human doings. We're human beings, and none of us know how to be, and that's the saddest. Okay, I don't want to say that, but it's a thing. It is a thing, and some people would say that it was sad. Old me would say that it was sad. Right now, it's, people are coming out of it, so it's okay. But people are just so focused on the physical world and so focused on doing that they don't take care of their mental and emotional states. And that it's all physical body, and that we don't even take care of. And then we wonder why the rest of this stuff doesn't want to work. Life is great, and we've been conditioned to believe that it's not. And basically, that is my main message in all of my videos, is that life is beautiful, and it can be for you too. And you just have to choose to see it that way. You have to take away all these negative filters. There's just so much bull honky that's going on that we're not even aware of, but we're becoming aware of it, and it's awesome. And you should be so excited, even when you're having a shitty day. Just remember this stuff and be excited, because the world is changing and it's going to be amazing. Anyways, so with manifestation, I want to talk about group consciousness. So we come from higher consciousness. I mean, when you really break it down, we're all one consciousness. But it breaks down way further than that. That one consciousness manifests a bunch of consciousnesses, and a bunch of consciousness, it could be 2, 3, 4 consciousnesses. I don't know how to say that. Consciousnesses, whatever, come together. It's called a group conscious, and then they can manifest things together. Like Earth is a group manifestation in order to, live out lives and learn things and blah, 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 the stuff we do here on Earth. But Earth came from a group manifestation. Earth is a consciousness. Earth has a conscious. Obviously, it's living and growing and being and blah, blah, blah. But it comes from a group consciousness. And another example of a group consciousness that actually came to Earth was like Buddha or Jesus or Gandhi. Those are just to name a few. There are a ton of them, or not like a ton, but there are a few more. Those are all examples of group consciousnesses that it was like a group of higher beings that got together and was like, okay, we're going to do this. They had this one intention that they all got together to do, and they manifested Jesus. Jesus was a manifestation of higher consciousness. Buddha was a manifestation of higher consciousness. They came here to do something. They came here to show us that we are powerful beings, that there's this amazing stuff that we could do and we could be better people and blah, 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 but we interpreted it wrong and control got put in place and everything changed. So it didn't really work the way that they wanted it to. But, that doesn't mean it's not going to work. It's just taking a lot longer than expected. It might not be in our lifetime. It might be. It depends on us as people. We have to do what we came here to do, which was learn love and compassion and sacrifice and empathy and all of these good things. Like true love and compassion are so important. Learn them, please. Like, the world will be such a better place, and it can be. And everyone says, oh yeah, I wish the world was a better place, but no one does. Okay, well, it used to be that no one did anything about it, but now people are. And so this group consciousness, another example would be anytime you turn on a song on the radio, you join a group consciousness, because there are a bunch of other people listening to that song, and once a bunch of other people get together and listen to that song, and you're all feeling this emotion, you start to feel the emotion of each other, because you're joining this group consciousness. You're all aware of the same thing that's going on. So you are literally, like, if you ever listen to a song and you feel, it makes you just really feel something, that is coming from the group consciousness. You're not the only one. Other people are feeling that, and that's why you're feeling that. And that goes for a lot of things. That goes with the media. A lot of things that they put in the media might not even definitely do not exist before they put them in the media. But as soon as you put something like, okay, I'm going to use something little, for example. If the weatherman put in the forecast that it's going to thunderstorm, and you put that on television, and 1 million people see that, and 500,000 or a quarter of 3/4, however many, a bunch of people believe that. Let's say the whole million believe that, then obviously it's gonna thunderstorm, because placebo, everything is a placebo. If you believe in it, it is. That is the basis of everything. Belief is everything. If you believe in something, it is true to you. And just because it's true for you doesn't mean it's true for someone else. But if enough people get together and believe in something, that's a group consciousness. They manifest something out of that. So, like, the weatherman says there's going to be a thunderstorm. A bunch of people believe there's going to be a thunderstorm. Thunderstorm happens. That was an example of manifestation. Just like, horrible things that happen countries away from us that we know nothing about. We see it in the news and we believe that it's real. But is it? We have no idea. Do you? Were you there? There's so much control going on, and even the people, I'm not saying your weatherman's bad, or, even people, and some of the people in, the government, or, some of the people higher up, they're being controlled, too. So it's not it's this whole network of people. It's a few people way the F up here controlling a bunch of people all the way down. And now we're becoming more aware of it, so it doesn't even have to be a thing. We don't have to talk about that. It's good to be aware of it, though, so that's why I like to put this out there. Now you know, but we don't have to talk about it. You can simply ignore it. Now that you're aware of it, you can ignore it. I stopped watching the news, and let me tell you, it's changed my life in a lot of ways. I don't feel as worried anymore. I'm not as sad anymore. I'm not as scared, because the news and the media wants you to be in that fight or flight mode. They want you to be kept down here. Because if you're kept down here, then you'll never look up, you'll never ask these questions, and they can keep control. And these entities, whatever it is that are in control, it's not that they're trying to be vindictive, or, it's not like they're like freaking demons or whatever. The entities or whatever, the beings that are in control, lack something that a lot of us have, and it's empathy. They literally have the characteristics of a psychopath. They lack empathy. They lack the ability. Empathy is the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes. So they may not even understand the emotional effect that this is having on other people. They're just like, this works, so I'm going to do this. There is no emotional aspect to it. So it's not like they're these horrible people that are out to ruin everyone's life. I mean, they're not great, but they're different, if we were like them, it would be different, if they were like us, it would be, I don't know, maybe you can just figure that out yourself. I'm not really great at explaining things sometimes. That's just, it's a touchy subject, but I just like to get it out there. Anyways, so basically my point is just be careful what you're paying attention to, what you're giving your energy to, because whatever you give your energy to, you are creating more of, okay? No matter, the universe is not, like, particular. The universe doesn't have a filter. The universe sees everything as it is, okay? So, just because you think something is good or bad or evil or light or dark or wonderful, the universe doesn't see that. The universe sees it for what it is. So if you say something, whether you want it or not, the universe says yes. Okay, so just be aware of your own vibration. Really, get to know yourself a little bit. Stop, and take a look at your opinions and where maybe they came from and what you truly think about things. Get to know yourself, because the more you get to know yourself, the more grounded you will feel, and the better you'll feel about literally everything. Sorry, I heard my door. It sounded like someone was here. That was weird. No one's here. But seriously, just get to know yourself a little bit. Pay attention to things, and just try and be more aware. Practice it. I've been practicing, and I can tell you in the last week I've seen a difference. I mean, every single day something new happens, and I'm like, wow, I feel like a new person, and it's awesome. And it's just little steps. I didn't do any major thing. And I enjoy all of it. I love watching videos and learning about this stuff and making videos. I absolutely have a great time doing it. So none of this is super hard, really, at all. It's really easy and simple, knowledge that's out there for all of us, and it's surfacing rapidly now, and the world is going to start changing rapidly. So if this information resonates with you, I dare you to go out and find more. I dare you to get to know yourself a little better, and to just be aware of things and what you're giving your energy to. I mean, if you find yourself tired a lot, why? What are you giving your energy to that's making you so tired? I don't know. That was one thing that I realized with myself, is sometimes I give my energy to the things that don't need my energy, and then my energy is depleted, and it's like, I just want to take a nap, and I didn't even do anything. Well, that's because you gave all your energy away to something that, you probably didn't need to. So just be aware of where you're sending your energy. Be aware of what you're paying attention to, and, dream, daydream, night dream, whatever. Write about it, sing about it, talk about it. Think about things that would make you happy. Ask yourself what makes you happy, what really, really, really makes you happy, and don't put a filter on it. Don't put a limit on it. Ask yourself, what in my wildest dreams do I want to do or accomplish or be? Dream about that stuff, and it'll bring you a lot closer, I promise. Sorry this video was a little random. I was just super excited that I need to get this out there. Well, thank you. I love you guys so much. And hopefully I'll make another one soon. Hopefully you all learned something from this. I learned a lot from all of this. Yeah. Thank you for the support as always. I love you guys so much. Peace, love, namaste. Have a good day.